Organizational Techno-Structural Interventions.
Structural Interventions.
Good day, Philippines, and to you, Ma'am Angeli. I am your host for today, Christian Harian.
And LASTIMOSA.
And welcome to Group 6 TV. You know what, folks? It's been a pleasure for us to be back on here. And how do you feel today, Miss Arianne?
Well, thank you for asking, Mr. JARIOL, but I feel so good. How about you?
Well, never better.
Well, that's good to know. Well, anyway, Christian, I have something to ask you. So, do you have any idea about Techno-Structural Intervention?
Well, you know what, Miss Arianne? I have a lot of ideas about that. But, you know what? I just want you to share that ideas for them.
Oh, that's my pleasure.
Well, okay.
In this chapter, we will be discussing Techno-Structural Intervention. Then what is it? Techno-Structural Intervention enhances the organization's effectiveness through the improvement of technology and the structure. So the goal of Techno-Structural Intervention is to increase the productivity and the efficiency of an organization. Moreover, this can be classified into three general groupings. First is the organizational design structure that will be discussed by Mr. JARIOL, Ms. LIMPAG, and Mr. LERIO. Second is the involvement of employee that will be discussed by Ms. LACAD, and the last one is the work design that will be discussed by Ms. LANGITA.
We are now about the organizational groups. Number 1, functional structure. What it is? A structure used to organize workers. They are grouped based on their specific skills and knowledge. It vertically structures each department with roles from the president to finance and sales departments, to customer service, to employees assigned to one product or service. Second one, division structure. It is a system in which a company segments its employees based on products or markets, as opposed to their job roles. Some companies have marketing, sales, and communication departments, while a divisional organization has trams dedicated to a specific region or product. Another one is matrix structure. Matrix structure is a combination of two or more types of organizational structures. It is a way of arranging your business so that you set up reporting relationships as a grid or a matrix rather than a traditional hierarchy. We are now going to process organizational structure. It is designed around the end-to-end flow of different processes such as research and development, customer acquisition, and order fulfillment. Unlike a strictly functional structure, a process-based structure considers not only the activities employees perform, but also how those different activities interact with one another. In order to fully understand the diagram below, you need to look at it from left to right. The customer acquisition process can start until you have a fully developed product to sell. By the same token, the order fulfillment process can start until customers have been acquired and there are products orders. So the fifth one, customer organizational structure. It is the hierarchy and roles that a company establishes within its customer service department. Customer service organizational structures help professionals understand the expectation for their roles and which managers and teams leads they should contact with. Network organizational structure. It is often created with one company works with another to share resources. Or if your company has multiple locations with different functions and leaderships, you might also use this structure to explain your company workflows if much of your staffing or services is outsourced to freelancers or multiple other businesses.
Thank you so much, Mr. JARIOL. So I hear that there is also a redesigning of structures in organizations. So we have here ELMALINE LIMPAG to discuss it further. Ms. ELMALINE?
Redesigning the organization structures. involves integration of structures, processes, and people to support the implementation strategy. This includes the following: organization design, an intervention that deals with organization architecture. It also aligns the structures, work design, human resource, practices, and management, and information system. Self-designing organization, an intervention wherein the organization is able to alter itself. Self-designing has three processes that merge and interact. Laying the foundation. Organization become educated and adaptive change. Example, companies set policies or rules that determine organization's controls and responsibilities. Designing. Organization design and innovatives are created to support the firm's strategy and values. Design needs to be refined and modified as it's implemented throughout the firm. Lastly, implementing and assessing. Implement and design organization changes and assessing process to determine implement issues to make an adjustment.
Thank you so much, ELMALINE, for the discussion. So I heard that you're talking about downsizing as part of your topic. So I just want to hear it from Mr. LERIO. So Mr. LERIO, can you please explain it for us?
Okay, let's move up to downsizing. Downsizing, changing the structure of an organization to reduce its size either by decreasing employees or by reducing organizational units or managerial level. It may have a negative effects such as creating anxiety among employees about their employment and status in company, decreasing motivation and productivity. Last, employee stress can lead to them to commit errors that are costly to the company.
Note: other techno-structural interventions focus how work is done. Examples are the organizational process review and the process of re-engineering that offers viable options.
Organizational process review, a step-by-step methodology that develops plans to implement the new changes. It identifies the following: dysfunctional aspect of work, procedures, structures and systems, realigning profit current business realities and goals. Process re-engineering entails radically redesigning how subunits work and how they work together to achieve cooperation and coordination of tasks. This helps to achieve improvement in crucial aspects like quality and good results.
Plans to have a beach vacation? Try our new orange juice. Tamang tamis, sobrang sarap, so refreshing.
Orange juice.
Bye now!
Proceed to the second highlighted part of techno-structural intervention, the employee involvement.
We are now tackling employee involvement. Employee involvement is a powerful behavioral tool for managing the industrial relations system, a system of communication and calculation, either formal and informal.
Well, you know what, Evangelica? I heard about the objectives of employee involvement. Can you elaborate that, please?
Thank you for asking, Mr. JARIOL. Okay, so the objectives are to make workers' role important, to increase productivity, to satisfy the needs of the employee, to develop human personality, to strengthen the employee's management cooperation.
Here are the examples of employee involvement.
Formal quality of work-life programs, quality control circles, flatter organizational structures, labor management problem-solving efforts, employee problem-solving task forces and teams.
Thank you so much, Ms. Evangelica. So now we will be moving to the last part of Techno-Structural Intervention. We have here the work design.
Job and work design generate the high level of employee fulfillment and productivity through creating job and work through 3 ways of intervention. First, the engineering approach refers to technical part that clearly specify tasks to create simplest and most efficient.
Example, if e-shopping checkout performance is too slow, the engineering design would seek to speed it up by improving the shopper shopping cart interaction or some such.
Second, the motivational approach.
It refers only in psychological part that improve employees' performance and satisfaction by enriching jobs.
Example, when a worker has a strong sense that your business is helping him feed his family and pay his bills as well as offering him potential to grow, he may bring a strong sense of purpose.
It has 5 dimensions, namely skill variety, task identity, task significance, autonomy, and the feedback. Let's move to the last way of intervention, social-technical approach. It refers to the both technical and social part of the job that provides resources and information.
For example, it is included by emails, vlog, and social media sites such as Facebook and Twitter.
Thank you so much for the discussion. Now we already heard a different intervention that provides the solution of an organization to make it productive and efficient.
Let's now take a look at the common interventions in Philippinesian, a study by the Ateneo Court in 2015. Organization ask what technological and structural enthused intervention.
The results shows that re-engineering process improvement was the most commonly used intervention. Such intervention provides immediate solution to organization issues related to process.
Thank you so much. Once again, this is your host, ARIANNE
And this is Christian Hario. Thank you for watching.
Have a blessed day.